Yep, and that's yeah, I won't get too close to the edge. And yeah, if you head out that way, the only thing you're going to find is Antarctica. Well, good morning, and thanks for tuning back in. I think in the last video we were in a place called Hina Hina, which was a freedom camping area next to an estuary, and it was in a part of the South Island called the Catlins, which is out on the southeastern part of the South Island. I'll put a screenshot or something up so you can see where we were. And yeah, so after we left Hina Hina, we went to a place called Slope Point, and Slope Point is actually the southernmost tip of the South Island. I think most people consider Bluff to be the bottom of the South Island, but actually Slope Point is slightly further south. And anyway, they had a bit of a monument up there, and you know, right on the edge of the cliff there. So we went and had a look at that, and the freedom camping area we were staying in at Slope Point, we got to meet a subscriber to the channel, Tracy, and her dog Enzo. So yeah, that was really nice to meet you and have a bit of a catch up, and yeah, thanks for the tips on a few other places to stay in the area. And in and around the bottom of the South Island here, so much appreciated. And yeah, if you do see us about and watch the channel, please come over and say good day. It's always nice to meet our subscribers, and certainly to learn about some areas of the South Island we don't know about, or freedom camping spots that we might like to go and have a look at, or dock camps or any of those sort of things. So yeah, in this video I've actually got a whole heap of footage that's sort of sitting in the background that I haven't put out yet on where we've been over the last few weeks. So I think rather than you look at my ugly mug on the screen and hear me waffling on, I might just sort of play a bit of footage on and all the clips on where we've been over the last few weeks, and try and get rid of a bit of this backlog of footage I've got, and yeah, just give you a bit of an idea of what we've been up to. So yeah, roll the video.
As you can see, there's an awful lot that goes into making these videos, and if you really enjoy our content, we'd appreciate it if you could hit the subscribe button. If you're not sure whether you're subscribed, hit the subscribe button and it'll take you through to the join up where you put in your Gmail account. That will really help our channel, and we'll appreciate it lots. Thanks.
So yeah, we're just heading out to Bluff at the moment, and we'll go to the point there where the lookout is, and yeah, show you that. And certainly, it's taken us 3 attempts to get here, but on the 3rd attempt we made it. So and no more lockdown. So fingers crossed it stays that way. It'll be great.
I'm going to need to go.
And so I'll just butt in here. So while we were staying in Invercargill, we noticed that, well, it's actually been happening for a while, but it was started to get worse. The front cover on our Caravan, which is like a stone cover, I suppose, for when you're towing, it just stops any stone chips, stones from hitting the windows and doing any damage. But yeah, that stone cover was starting to fail. The zips on each side, the stitching was pulling apart. And so we really needed to get it into an upholsterer to get that sorted out. So we called into, I think it was called Classic Upholstery in Invercargill. It was run by Daryl anyway. And unfortunately he was absolutely flat out and advised us that that he thought most of the other upholsterers in Invercargill were in the same situation. They were all sort of inundated with work at the time. However, he did give us the name of a guy in Gore, Paul from Eastern Canvas, and so he suggested to give Paul a call and see how we got on there. Yeah, so we went out and sat in the ute and gave Paul a ring at Eastern Canvas, and he just said to take some photos of it and email them through, and he'd have a look and see what he could do. So we did that, and he gave us a call back and said, yep, no problem, bring it through. So we headed off to Gore and stayed there for a couple of nights. Fantastic. Honestly, the southern hospitality is something to behold in New Zealand, I think. We basically turned up at Eastern Canvas. He had a look at it and said, yep, no problem at all. I'll have it sort of done in an hour or so, and so we took the cover off, dropped it off there, and he gave us a call an hour later, and we went round and picked it up, and yeah, did a fantastic job of it, charged us a really good price, and then after that I was talking to him about, he was asking where we were going to be heading in the next sort of, few weeks sort of thing, what our plans were, and we sort of said that we were eventually going to make our way up the west coast and hopefully do a bit of fishing in a few different spots on the way. And he says, oh, do you like a bit of fish, do you? And I said, yeah, I am partial to a bit of fish. And he says, oh, where are you staying? I'll drop some fish round to you. So yeah, he came round later that afternoon and dropped off some blue cod and some bluefin tuna for us. So couldn't believe it. Yeah, just southern hospitality is just, it's just fantastic. It really is. So yeah, if you are in Gore or in and around that area and need any work done on any upholstery or anything like that in your Caravan, Paul certainly did a great job of our cover on the front, and I'd definitely recommend him if you are in the area and need any that sort of work done. So yeah, awesome.